What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Matrimony of Malice. This is going to be episode 4 of our little series. Uh, Welcome, everybody. How was everybody's week? I hope you guys are doing great. All right. Last we left our wonderful adventurers, they were on their way to Crandike to deliver the Prince of Astalter to Harky so that he can marry the Princess of Caradon. You guys encountered a chimera, I believe, right? You guys swiftly defeated it, and now you guys have entered the town of Crandike. Rain did a little bit of fishing. Um, the rest of you guys, I believe, did a bit of shopping, I believe. And then the rest of you went to... I can't recall if you did or didn't. Oh, that's true. You guys didn't do shopping, you did selling. That's what you did. Okay. So, now that that's done and out of the way, we have you know what? I'm sorry, you guys. I did not have your audio on for. I forgot to turn your audio back on. I got to get used to that again. All right. So now your guys' audio's on. Now they can hear you. My apologies. But yeah, we're here. We're having fun. You guys are waking up in the inn that you stayed at in Crandike. Let's go around and see what everybody's doing this morning. Aldrin, what is Aldrin doing this morning?
Well, Aldrin is going to eat. Aldrin's just going to eat some breakfast and start rebuilding the steel defender.
Awesome. Great.
Before we head out.
Yeah, I like it. That sounds like a good idea. How about you, Rain? What's Rain up to this morning?
Rain's waking up and gonna just have some breakfast. We're in a new area, so are there others nearby as well?
There's a few merchants staying at the tavern as well. I suppose when you guys go downstairs to get breakfast, you'll encounter them a little bit, and you can probably talk with them, say hi a little bit, make casual conversation. Is that all you would like to do this morning?
Yeah, I'll just sit a little bit away from the rest, but in case there's anything interesting, I'll keep an ear open.
Okay. Interesting. Let me see. Okay. Now let's go to you, Mr. Revan.
Revan will go downstairs to grab some breakfast.
Grab some breakfast.
As he walks into the common area of the restaurant, does he see anyone that would stand out to him? Maybe.
Does he see anyone that would stand out to him? That's an interesting question. I'm gonna say no. No one. Right. But you do stand out to everybody else. You are a tiefling, and you're wearing Kingsguard robes. Not a very common thing.
He's gonna go purchase just something quick to eat, maybe like a pastry or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he was going to go outside and see if there's like a park or something he can practice his fencing forms in. He was going.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, you could totally go do that. So you're gonna go out. There's a little open lot right next to the inn where you could probably stand right there and practice some fencing forms, get some warm up in. Trico, what's Trico up to right now, or this morning?
Nothing really special, just waking up, probably have breakfast with the others. That's it.
Awesome. You guys are sitting currently in the little inn area. There's actually the area that you're in right now is kind of a little bit of a tavern-ish area. So I would like to, if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna do something real quick. Don't be alarmed. Let me see. it's gonna be right here. Okay. So I told you guys about this. This is Tailspire. It's a virtual tabletop. It allows us to basically play out all of our battles and such. I'm just going to go ahead and share the screen with you guys real quick. Everybody in the stream is going to be able to see it for the most part. For some reason, Tailspire is not showing up in my to show you guys. So here's what I'll do. I'll go to screens. I'll show you guys, not that screen. I'll show you guys this screen right here, just so you guys can have a little look at it. So you guys come over here to this little tavern here. We're gonna go down a few levels, and I'm gonna show you guys this area right here. So you guys are actually sitting in here, and you see, this is the bartender right here. He's the owner of the tavern. He looks over to you guys and he says, "Hey, are you guys Kingsguard? Your robes look very
Yes.
familiar. They look to be Kingsguard." He goes, "Okay. Well, I have a bit of an issue with I have some pests down below in the basement. I was wondering if you guys might be able to help me out with that problem, get that sorted out."
What kind of pests?
Just some bats and rats have found their way into my little basement down there. Hoping you guys could sort me out there and help me out with that. I don't have really the means or the skill to deal with like wild creatures like this, so I was just hoping you guys could help me out and just do me a solid with that, being that you're Kingsguard.
I'm interested in shooting some rats and bats. What about you guys?
I see no reason not to help.
Okay, awesome.
But there's one condition. Would you be willing to tell everyone who comes in about the marriage of the prince and the princess?
The princess and prince of who and what?
The Prince of Caradon getting married to the Princess of... Oh, but by any chance, do either of you guys remember? I am blinking currently. Revan will say.
I also am having trouble recalling.
Looking for the map. Give me 1 second.
Yes, of course. But yeah, I mean, if there's news of a wedding going around, I'll definitely pass that news around, let everybody know.
Thank you very much.
Small favor to ask in return for what you're gonna help me with, because you know they're kind of eating the product, and so it'd be great if you guys could help me out by taking care of that. I'm a level with you guys. This battle map is gonna be a little bit small. We don't have to entirely simulate everything, but I did kind of want to show you guys what it looks like when you do come into Tailspire. So, when you come into the map, it's going to look a little bit like... it's going to look a little bit like this. There we go. Now I can share Tailspire with you guys. So it's going to look a little bit like this. And then we'll be able to put your minis onto the map and kind of have that show you guys. That way you guys can like grab your minis and go around. So, for example, if I went into here and I grabbed a little figurine, let's say we wanted to do half demon. Let's say we wanted to grab some of our little tieflings. We could drop those guys right there. And like I was saying earlier, if you guys link your Hero Forge stuff or like send me your Hero Forge minis so that I can link them to this, you can actually have custom minis in here, and these guys can come in here and you guys will be able to control them. Right now, Swift and Mac both have this game. They purchased it, so they can totally do this and use this. But again, we're not going to use the battle maps too much this session, but I want to give you guys a preview of what that kind of looks like. So this would be the kind of battle map I would use. You see you guys got all these rats and bats down here to fight. And we would basically be able to go in there. You guys would be able to use your characters, and there would be animations of you guys actually hitting them and doing stuff like that
To
to them.
actually join that, though, we need to get the link for the campaign.
You would have to get the link to the campaign, and you would have to purchase the game. So if any of you guys would be interested in that at some point in the future, that could definitely be something that we do. But right now, you guys, I'm assuming you guys take on the job then?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. So here's what we're going to do. You guys are going to go ahead and head down into the basement. He kind of leads you over to the entrance to the basement. It's kind of like these two little doors on the floor that he would open up, and you guys would walk in there. He kind of turns to you guys and he says, can you guys maybe have your weapons out so we can be ready, so that when I open this, if any bats come out, you guys can just like take a few swings at them?
I take it I can't prepare spells outside combat.
Revan's gonna grin and draw his rapier.
Okay, perfect. All right.
I hold a dagger in one hand, but it's obviously not my main use.
Of course. So, yeah, he opens the doors and a swarm of bats flies out towards you guys. You guys are surprising them, so any of you guys at this point could make an attack right now if you choose to, if you have one ready. So it looks like Revan and Trico had some attacks ready. So you guys decide amongst yourselves who's going to go first, and then we can get that done with.
Here's an idea. You know how the Flame of Parthos usually only works if someone actually attacks me and then they take the damage?
What power are you talking about?
The feat, Flames of Parthos.
Okay. So
Pelthos, whatever it's called.
Yes.
Any creature within 5 feet of you that hits you with a melee attack, 1d4 fire damage. It just occurred to me, what if we had it so that I activate a fire spell, flew up where they all were, and so I get burnt where they pass me? Would that be allowed, or does it have to be
You don't really have to. You don't really have to fly right now. They're kind of they're indoors, so they're not going to get very high. You could probably just jump and get them. I'm not going to say it's difficult enough to where you need to fly, but I don't see the under. You're asking, what's
well,
the
rules is written. It only activates when they attack and hit me. So I'm
Yes.
wondering if the fire can simply damage them as they fly past me.
If they have not hit you yet, then rules is written. You cannot use the fire damage if that's how it's written. But
Okay,
yeah,
then.
they're not attacking you guys right now. They're just kind of flying out of the cupboard, and you guys are hitting them as they go by because they didn't know you guys were going to be there when you opened the door. They're animals. They're stupid. So. Okay.
As they fly out, Revan's gonna swing at them.
You're going to swing at them. Okay. With what weapon?
I'm going to swing the rapier that I had drawn.
Of course. So go ahead and make an attack.
I already rolled it. Does a 19 hit?
A 19's going to hit.
And that is going to be 12 damage.
12 damage. Awesome.
I'll do something similar with a dagger, just so you know.
Roll me a perception check, Trico. Go ahead, because you're there paying attention to the bats as well. You said 12 damage,
Yes.
Revan? Okay.
Yeah.
21.
All right. 21. All right. Give me a second. I'll tell you right now what happens. Yeah, Trico. As the bats fly by and Revan tries to like swipe at the swarm, you notice that melee attacks seem to be very difficult against these guys. It's very hard to hit them because they're kind of they're literally a swarm. There's like a swarm of bats coming, and they kind of like take up that space in the area and kind of they're just kind of being a big nuisance in the area. It's hard to hit any particular one with a melee attack like that. So that's something you notice right off the bat. I am giving you a free attack, Trico, a little surprise attack if you want to do that now.
Okay, since I know about that, then I'll just use Eldritch Blast.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, that's great. What kind of damage does Eldritch Blast do?
Force.
Force. Okay.
Uh, 13 hit.
13 to hit is gonna hit.
Oh no, sorry, that was the D10 I read. Sorry, accidentally.
Okay.
I missed entirely.
What was?
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh yeah, no then yeah, you don't hit them at all. All right, so that's gonna be the surprise round. I'm gonna need everybody now to roll initiative. You guys can go ahead and just tell me out loud what your initiative counts are.
11.
19.
Okay, so Revan is 11. Rain, did you say 19?
Yep.
Okay. How about Uldren? What about you?
16. And second question: would my steel defender be? Do you think I had enough time to reconstruct him before we started this?
How much time does it take to reconstruct him?
Let me see. I don't know that off the top of my head, so I will check. It just says that I can. Doesn't really have a time.
It doesn't have a time?
No.
There's no time on how long it takes for you to rebuild your steel defender?
It just says. No, it just says at the end of a long rest you can create a new one.
Oh, well then yeah. Yeah, you could do that. If you did that some point in the morning, I'll let you retcon that. It won't change much. But you can totally do that. So he acts on your initiative though, right? So it doesn't change anything about the initiative?
It doesn't change anything.
Awesome.
No.
Trico, what did you say you got?
19.
Awesome. So Rain and Trico will act on the same initiative. Speaking of which, you guys are first, Rain and Trico. So you guys decide amongst yourselves what you want to do.
Right. Am I seeing just bats? Are there rats as well now?
Give me a perception check.
15.
15. You do hear little scurries and chitters. Little rats scurrying along. Going across the floor.
Okay. I'm gonna try to hit the rats.
You're gonna try to hit the rats. Okay, so you're gonna have to move forward a little bit, and to get to the rats, you'll have to go down the stairs a little bit. Okay, so you'll move down into the cellar. No attacks opportunity or anything. You're not going past anybody. Just one swarm of rats came up. So you go down, and right at the foot of the stairway, you see a little swarm of rats.
All right.
What are you gonna do?
I'll go with my usual. I'm gonna summon up a couple daggers, and I'm going to throw them.
You're gonna throw
At
the
the rat.
daggers. Awesome. Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
All right. Does an 11 hit?
Does an 11 hit?
Mm-hmm.
An 11 will hit the rats. Yes.
Great.
So what's the damage?
And I got 7 damage with the first dagger.
7 damage. Awesome.
Now I'm throwing the second one.
You got a 15 perception, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, you notice with the rats as you kind of try to slash them with your dagger. Are you using one dagger or 2 daggers?
I'm throwing both.
You're throwing both.
So
Okay, because 2-weapon
Yep.
fighting. Awesome.
Yep.
So you throw the first one. You're about to throw the second one. As you throw the first one, you notice that like you're trying to hit a huge swarm of rats. You're hitting some of them, but honestly, it's kind of just slipping through them because you're not really attacking one creature. You're kind of just throwing it, hoping that it hits something. You know. so it's a little hard to hit them. But go ahead and throw your second dagger now.
Right. 18 to hit.
18 to hit is gonna hit.
And then we got 9 damage for this one.
9 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Beautiful. Love that. Love that. Okay, so next up in the initiative order is going to be Aldrin. What is Aldrin going to do?
Aldrin is going to. I'm going to.
Did Trico take his turn?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, shoot, you're right. My bad. Trico. I forgot about you, bro. My bad.
I'll put my dagger away and just shoot another bat with an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so go ahead. Roll that Eldritch Blast. Roll the attack.
10 to hit.
10 to hit is going to hit.
For... Yeah, 12 damage.
12 damage. Awesome. That's at the bats or at the rats?
Bats.
Bats. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
And that's my turn.
Awesome. Okay, so then that'll give me... Now we're at Aldrin. Okay, Aldrin, so what do you want to do?
I'm gonna pull out both my hand axes.
You're going to pull out both of your hand axes?
Yep, both of my hand axes.
Okay.
And because I have 2-weapon fighting, I'm going to swing on the closest rat or bat near me.
Okay. For sure. Go ahead and give me that damage. Give me the attack and damage roll.
Um, 18
To hit?
hit on the first one.
Okay. And I believe you said you're hitting rats, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
only for the rats.
For sure.
That is, man, 8
8
damage.
for sure.
And the second hit is 23,
Okay, that's going to hit.
and the damage is 9.
9 damage. Got you.
And because I have
Steel Defender?
no, I have extra attack
Oh, you do. That's right.
and attack twice.
All right, so you're going to do both hits again?
Yep.
For sure. Go ahead.
The first one is 21 to hit.
21 to hit. That's going to hit.
That one is 6 damage.
6 damage is going to be pretty good. Yeah, awesome. That's to the rats again, right?
Yep.
You're still hitting the rats? Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead and roll your next one.
The second one is a dirty 20.
You said 6 damage or 12 damage?
6 damage.
6 damage, okay.
Yep.
The next one is a 20-something to hit. That's a hit.
Yep. And the damage is 5.
5 damage?
Yep.
Okay, got you.
And then
I mean, it's something. It's not nothing. It's something.
Uh,
Yeah. This swarm that you guys are hitting, that you guys have just bombarded, it's getting very low on rats. So, like, at this point, it's kind of like rats crawling amongst the dead bodies of their brethren. As you guys kind of, like, look at this pile of rats. That's going to be Aldrin and Rain looking at that because I don't think anybody else has moved up to that point yet. Aldrin, is your Steel Defender going to do anything?
he is. He's
Okay.
going to. I'm gonna have him attack the rats.
Attack the rats for sure. Let me know what
With
his
his
hit
fist.
is. Huh?
Okay.
With
I
his
said
fist.
He's just
Gotcha.
gonna You're just gonna try to punch him, I guess. Because
What's the damage for him for punching?
so, his melee attacks is a 1d8 plus my
1d8.
proficiency bonus.
Plus proficiency bonus. Okay, so it's not like like a standard.
But
melee
his
attack.
hit,
Okay.
yeah, no, his hit is whatever I roll plus my spell attack modifier.
Okay, go ahead and roll then.
Ooh.
Pretty
Well,
good.
Steel Defender had a 5 to hit.
Total 5 to hit.
Yep, total 5 to hit.
Yeah, sorry, those rats kind of got away from him there. Sorry about that, buddy. So that's gonna be your turn then.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, that's gonna be Revan.
Okay, so Revan's gonna look. Is there going to be anything flammable around these bats
Ah,
within 15 feet of me? In front, if I'm looking at these bats, is there anything flammable within 15 feet in front of me looking at the bats?
I mean, there's like the wooden beams that are holding up the tavern around you.
Gotcha. Okay, not gonna do that then.
Okay.
In that case, what I shall do is I will go ahead. Are they within 5 feet of me?
The bats, yes.
I'm going to move back just far enough to where Trico's not within 5 feet of me, and I'm going to activate sword burst.
So you're gonna
Which-
back up.
Just enough to where the bats are still within range of me, but I'm not going to be taking Trico out at the same time.
Okay.
If that's possible. If not, I'm
what's
just going to
the
do
attack?
the
What's the attack you're trying to do again?
It's sword burst, so everything within a 5-foot radius of my stealth
Okay.
takes 1d6 force damage if they fail a dex saving throw.
So I showed you guys the map earlier. I'm looking at it right now. So the hallway that you guys are occupying right now is 2 wide. Oh no, it might just be 1 wide. It's 1 wide. No, 2 wide. I'm right. It's 2 wide. So you guys are basically sending. You'd have to move out of these bats threatened area, so you would take an attack of opportunity from the bats. Are you okay with that?
I'm just gonna do the attack. Trico, I apologize. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to either.
And what kind of
I'm
damage
just
is
gonna-
this attack, by the way?
It's 1d6 force damage on every creature that fails the dex saving throw.
Oh, it's a dex saving throw. Okay.
For all we know, these guys are very good, so I'll just succeed anyway.
Let me do the dex saving throw then.
My spell
They
save
failed.
DC.
They failed. They failed. Don't even worry.
Okay.
They failed.
It's 16.
16.
That's my spell save DC.
Oh,
Sorry.
What's the damage?
And then they take 1d. Every creature is going to take 1d6, and that's a 4.
1d6. So 4. Okay.
Per
So
bat.
the swarm of bats counts as 1 creature, so it's gonna take
Okay.
4. But it is gonna take 4 damage.
And then if Trico's within 5 feet of me, he needs to roll his dex save.
Anyone who's within 5 feet of you needs to roll.
Yeah, Trico, you're gonna have to
Pretty
roll
sure
as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I failed.
What'd you roll? My spell save is 16.
Well, I rolled lower than 10, so yeah, I rolled a 7 total.
Yeah.
We'll hear up here after this. I apologize, I don't have any spells exactly designed for CQB. Alright. And that's my turn.
Okay. That is how it is. Okay. All right then. Here's what we will do. I've got who's next? Okay, the bats are going to go first. So, one swarm of bats is going to go over to I suppose the one that's near you, Revan, and Trico is going to go up to you. Oh no, you know what? The one that's near you guys, you actually take them out with your hit. They're completely gone. So, actually, the first set of attacks from the bats are going to go towards Rain and Aldrin. That swarm of bats crit failed. They don't get you guys. Second swarm of bats is going to come. They rolled a 2, so they don't hit you either. Give me a second. I dropped a die. D4s are the worst to drop. Worse than Legos. Okay, that one I think is going to hit. That's going to be an 18. Does 18 hit both of you? Okay.
Yep.
It hits
Alright.
me. Right, was that for me as well?
No, it's just for Rain and Aldrin. This one.
Okay.
That hit. For
That
sure.
light is hot. Where did my D4 go? There it is. Okay. So does that hit both of you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna hit both of you, and it's going to. Okay. Another one's gonna come at you guys. There's a lot of these boys. That one's gonna hit. If the first one hit, this one's gonna hit. That's gonna be another 7 to both of you. You know what? Hold on. They can't hit both of you unless you guys are standing next to each other. Are you guys standing next to each other?
Did Rain attack the rats?
Yes.
Attack the rats.
I would. So did I. So I would.
All right
assume...
then. So here's what's gonna happen.
I
What
don't
was
know.
the first one I said? 5. 5 and 7, 12. Each of you guys take 6 damage. Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Here come the rats. Okay. Each of you are going to take 11 damage as multiple swarms of rats come and start biting the crap out of you guys. It's going to be piercing damage, so if you're resistant to that, go ahead and half it.
I'd like to uncanny this one.
You're going to uncanny it? Okay. That's fine. You can uncanny the whole thing. I'll let you do that. So you'll take 5 instead.
Hey, buddy. Considering the steel defender is right there next to us,
Okay.
if he uses his deflect attack on this last set of the rats, it imposes a disadvantage on your attack roll.
Who's going to do that? The steel defender?
Yeah, the steel defender's gonna use his reaction to try to deflect it.
Okay.
And impose disadvantage on your attack against at least me.
First
No,
one's still going to hit. Second one misses. Third one's going to be a nat 20. So I'll just let you guys keep the damage you got.
Sounds
Oh, no,
good.
wait. It's not going to be a nat 20. I'm sorry. Because I rolled a disadvantage. No. You guys will take, instead of 11, you're going to take, so the attack that missed would have been the highest one, actually. You guys each take 8 damage instead. So Trico will only take 4.
So I was attacked.
Not
No,
Trico,
not-
I'm sorry.
not you.
Rain will only take 4.
Okay.
My bad. Okay. Everybody good?
Yep.
Okay, so that's the rats. That's the bats. It's going to wrap back around to Rain and Trico. So whichever you guys would like to go first.
I don't mind. Should we have it opposite order this time? So I go first and then you go next?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll shoot another bat with Eldritch Blast.
Shoot another bat with Eldritch Blast. I like it. Go ahead and give me the damage and attack roll.
15 to hit and 13 damage.
15 to hit and how much damage?
13.
13 damage. Okay. And what's the damage type again?
Forced.
Okay. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. That's great. That's great. You go into one of the swarms of bats, and you. This is the bats you're attacking, right?
Yep.
All right. Yeah. You cut through a lot of them in that swarm. They're looking pretty bad. Do you have anything else you're gonna do, or is that it?
That's all. Thank you.
All right, for sure. That's gonna move over to. All right. Next is Rain. So what's up with you? What are you thinking of doing?
A couple more psychic daggers.
All right, go ahead and do that.
And now, assuming we got Uldren and Steel Defender also there, is that gonna proc a sneak attack?
Yeah, I'll let it do a sneak attack, sure, because they're both there for sure.
All right. Oh yes, 20 to hit.
20 to hit, awesome. What's the damage? Dirty
We
20?
got
Dirty 20 or
and
no?
now added up 20.
Okay. So what was the damage? I'm sorry.
17.
17. What? These are your psychic daggers or your psychic blade or whatever it was. So this is psychic damage then, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And you're hitting the rats
Mm-hmm.
for sure. You said 17 damage?
Altogether, yep.
Awesome.
With the sneak attack.
Yep, that's great. Yeah, you slash through these rats, and this whole swarm is dead. But there's still a few more swarms around you.
Okay.
Okay. After Rain, or do you have any more turns, Rain, or just that?
I have a bonus
Any more
dagger
attacks?
still.
That's right. Go ahead.
Now, the other swarms. Oh, they're also next to us, right? Because they all
Yep.
came to us to attack us. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll do one more. Does a 17 hit?
Okay, does a 17 hit? That's going to hit. So
Great.
what's the damage?
For this one, we've got 19 damage.
19 damage for sure. Okay. For the rats, they're going to take that. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So actually, you go to that other swarm and swipe it, and you delete that other swarm too. It's dead. So that's great. Okay.
We got one swarm left now next to us.
Next to you, there's only one currently. Yes.
Great.
Oh no, actually, there's two. One of them missed their attack, but there's two there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Uldren. What's up, buddy?
Oh, I'm gonna go back at these. I'm gonna attack the closest swarm with my hand axes again.
Attack the closest swarm with your hand axes. Gotcha.
All right. Well, that's a natural 20 for the first hit.
A natural 20 for the first hit. Gotta love it. Awesome. Go ahead and give me that damage then. And you're hitting rats or bats here?
Rats.
Rats, for sure.
12.
12?
Yep.
Okay, for sure.
For the first one.
Total?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Damage total.
Yeah, that's great. Doing a good job.
And then the second hit is 21.
Next hit is 21. Yeah, that's going to hit.
with 6 damage.
6 damage for sure.
Yep. And I'll take my second set of hand axe attacks.
For sure, yeah.
Oh, another nat 20.
Another nat 20. Let's go, baby. Another nat 20.
That one's only 8 damage that time.
8 damage that time?
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. That's all right. That's enough to delete a whole other one.
Perfect.
These are with your hand axes?
Yep.
Okay.
That is.
Wonderful.
And then we got 22 for the next hit
That's gonna hit.
with 5 more damage.
5 more damage. Let's go.
And then we will have the Steel Defender attack again.
Okay, yeah. Let me know what he gets. Is he attacking rats or bats?
He can attack. He'll attack the bats since he couldn't attack the rats last
Okay.
time.
For sure.
That is a 15 to hit.
A 15 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna hit.
Right. And then it is a D8, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more time. I forgot. Are you attacking rats or bats?
Bats.
Bats. Gotcha. So he's gonna punch up in the air at some bats?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just gonna-
Let me know what he hits for damage.
A 11.
11
Damage.
damage. Okay.
Yep.
Got you. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah, that swarm is looking pretty effed up. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's gonna be Revan's turn.
As I stand at the top of the stairs, as I have not gone down yet, and I look down into this basement, how many swarms do I still see?
Let me look at the map. So right now you would see. It's difficult to say. You're just looking down the stairs?
Currently, yes.
Yeah, if you're just looking down the stairs, then all you really see.
Do I still see a decent amount of rats?
Yeah. There's a good amount of rats. There's more bats though. There's definitely more bats. You can tell that.
So, Revan's gonna use green flame blade, and his blade will start glowing green with fire.
Okay.
And he's going to reach into his pocket and grab a pastry, and he's going to throw it behind him, like just sort of toss it behind him, hoping that the rats smell the pastry.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Natural 20.
You got a nat 20? Let's go. Okay. All right. Yeah. So let me.
And that's going to be the end of my turn.
Which animals were you trying to target? The rats or the bats?
The rats, because I think the rats would be most likely to go after a
All right.
random pastry on the floor.
You get a whole swarm to just run by. It's good. They're gonna run by Rain. They're gonna run by the Steel Defender. They're gonna run by Uldren. They're gonna run by you. They're gonna run by Trico to go get that pastry. So they're gonna take 5 attacks of opportunity, 1 from each of you. So we'll just do it. That's your action, but we're gonna run through the initiative again. Each of you guys will get an attack of opportunity. So Rain, go with your attack of opportunity. Let me know if you hit, and let me know what you. This is for the rats that are running by you.
18 to hit.
18 to hit. Let me know the damage.
7 damage.
7 damage, baby. Let's go. What kind of attack are you doing?
Just another psychic dagger.
Okay, awesome. So that's gonna be awesome. Okay, Uldren. One attack.
24 to hit
24 to hit's gonna hit.
and 9 damage.
9 damage. Wonderful. That's gonna be that. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. Hold on, let me just check something. Okay. That's gonna be Trico.
Another nat 1.
Another that one. Shit, that sucks. All right, Revan, you're gonna get an attack of opportunity as well.
Oh boy, it's about to obliterate them. And all right, so my attack roll does a 17 hit.
A 17's gonna hit.
All right, and that for damage is going to be a 9.
A 9.
Oh wait, no, I lied. Sorry, I forgot to roll the extra d8 because I have green flame blade on.
Okay.
So that is going to be a 14.
A 14 to hit.
No.
14 damage.
Damage.
What kind of damage is this?
So that's going to be 5 fire damage,
Okay.
and then 9 piercing.
9 piercing. Okay. So
However,
five fire, and then 9 piercing.
yes.
Okay, for sure.
And then another swarm is going to take. Give me 1 second. I need to look at my spell attack modifier. That will be a total of. Oh god, math is not my strong suit. My brain is. That will be 13 fire damage to another swarm.
Another swarm?
Yes. So green
So
flame
it's-
blade
okay.
jumps and hits a second target.
Okay. So you're gonna hit another set of rats, not bats.
Correct.
Okay. For sure. Gotcha.
And they will take 13 fire damage.
13 fire damage. Okay.
Fire damage.
Yeah. You annihilate this swarm of rats with your final blow, and the green flame hops and crashes into another swarm of rats, and they're almost like completely decimated, that one swarm. Or so currently there's 2 swarms of rats still.
Wouldn't the Steel Defender get an opportunity attack when they ran past it as well?
Yes, they would.
Okay, well, I rolled for that. So it was a 14 to hit.
Okay. What was the damage?
6 damage.
Awesome. Just barely enough so that everything else still works out, and he was the one that hit them.
Yep.
So your green flame blade still works. Okay. Awesome. I love it. That's great. But now the bats get to go.
Shit.
I'm just going to roll in silence, and you guys get to watch.
Oh, glad I'm still at the top of the stairs.
That pastry worked really well. Pick it up and throw it again.
Exactly. Jeez, I don't like this.
Trico, you're going to take 7 damage. Piercing.
I'll activate Hellish Rebuke then.
Huh?
Activate Hellish Rebuke.
You can, but hold on. You're going to take 7 piercing. Rain, you're going to take 6 piercing. And Aldrin, you are going to take 4 piercing damage. Okay? From the bats. What's your Hellish Rebuke going to do, Trico?
27 fire damage.
27 fire damage?
Mm-hmm.
To the bats that just bit you?
Yep.
Alright, yeah. You annihilate that swarm. They're done for. You said 27?
Yep.
Okay. Awesome. So...
Also, I activate my Flames of Health Growth, or whatever it's called. I'm coated in fire. There's bright light out 30 feet.
Mm-hmm. Yep, all of that. all that's happening. Okay.
In case you guys catch some of the structure on fire, I'll just make some water.
Okay, so now the rats are gonna go. They're unable to hit anybody. So that's gonna go back around to Rain and Trico. What do you guys want to do?
Let's Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, go ahead. Bats or rats?
That's 17 to hit for 8 damage.
17 to hit for 8 damage. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Rain, what's up with you?
Some more psychic daggers.
To the rats?
To the rats.
For sure.
With sneak, assuming they're within 2 people's range. Does a 24 hit?
Does a 24 hit? 24 is going to hit. What's the damage?
23.
23 damage? Okay. Yeah, you annihilate another swarm with your of rats. There's only one swarm of rats left, and their numbers look dim.
Right, gonna go with the bonus action dagger.
For sure, go ahead. Those psychic
They're
blades,
also-
man.
They're also next to us, right?
They're also next to you, yeah.
Great. Does a 15 hit?
Does a 15 hit? Yes, it does.
Great.
Wonderful.
18 damage on this
How do you destroy this last swarm of rats?
one. I'm just gonna... I'll bend low, and I'll just do a nice cleave along the floor, just a couple inches off the floor. And there's just a little streak of purple going pew, behind my dagger.
Yeah. Sweet.
That's
Yeah,
it.
the rats are gone. No more rats. You guys finished those guys off. Putting the big X on the paper. All right. So now it's just bats. That's Rain done. Trico went. Aldrin, that's you.
Okay. Well, seeing there's no rats left, I'm going to attack the bats with my hand axes then.
For sure. Go ahead.
And let me grab 2 damage dice as well. We got a 24.
A 24. That's going to hit.
And then 9 damage.
9 damage. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, so... Alright. That's going to be good. You get another attack, yes? With your hand axes?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and do the next hand axe.
23 to hit and
23 will hit.
5 damage.
5 damage, and then you get a second attack, yes?
I have 2 more hand axes I haven't used. Well,
For
yeah,
sure.
2 attacks I haven't used.
For sure, go ahead.
18. Oh, that's not 18. That's 24 again.
24 hits.
24 to hit, and
It
then
hits.
I got 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I got a nat 1.
A natural 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What after your first 2 hand axes, you completely destroy one swarm of bats, and then you just start cleaving into the next one. Yeah, it's looking dim for those poor little creatures. Steel Defender next, yes?
Steel Defender will go next.
All right, go ahead.
He's going to just try to smash them. Can 21 to hit,
21 to hit. That's gonna hit.
and 10 damage.
10 damage?
Yep.
For sure. Looking nice. Your shield defender picks up his fist. He takes a swing at him. Crashes through a few of them. Some of them get nice and bloodied up. Next up in the initiative is going to be Revan. What's up with Revan these days?
Revan knowing a little bit about bats, but not much, knowing that they love to rely on sound from his time on Grey Rock. He's going to use his thaumaturgy cantrip and cause whispers to appear from behind the bats
Whispers
an
to
attempt
appear
to
behind the
distract them,
blats. Okay.
to cause noises to come from behind them, just to hopefully distract a swarm of bats.
Okay, yeah. Sure. Give me an intimidation check. One intimidation check, please.
You need to let me look at what my intimidation is +2, so that is a 16.
A 16. Okay. For sure. Let me see what happens here. Okay. You tried it. We'll see if it works. Is that your action or your bonus action, thaumaturgy?
That is an action.
All right, then. Now the bats are going to go. Rain is going to take 5 damage from this
I
swarm.
would like to uncanny.
Okay, then. You're going to take 2 damage. But yeah, a swarm of bats just comes up and tries to bite at you, and you just like, hoo, ha, hoo, hoo. You're like trying to juke out of the way. All right. The rats are dead, so that's going to go back up to the top to Rain and Trico.
Sorry, was that 3 or 2 damage?
2 damage. 5 halves to 2.
Great.
You round down in D&D when it comes to damage.
Great.
So,
So
who's
now
going
it's
first?
just bats.
Now it's just bats. It's been just bats. It was always bats. No, I'm kidding. You have Trico and you have Rain's turn. You guys get to decide who goes first. Or you can go
Trico, you want
together.
to go first again?
Okay. Eldritch Blast on bats again,
For sure.
if there are any still alive. Dirty 20 for 14 damage.
14 damage. Gotcha. You have another one, right?
That was just Eldritch Blast. It's just a cantrip.
Oh, okay. I
Well,
thought,
hold on, my Eldritch Blast is supposed to launch 2 at a time anyway. We just run the whole session. Never mind.
yeah, I thought you'd been doing that. That's why I was asking.
That's a hit for another 14 damage.
Awesome.
It's a pretty easy fight. We'll just carry on as we are.
Whoo, that's nice. Ooh, you know what? With your first Eldritch Blast, you take out another swarm of bats. So now there's only 2 left. 2 swarms. Rain. What do you want to do, homeboy?
Some more daggers.
Awesome.
And just to confirm, bats are within the range of someone else.
Yep. You can use sneak attack.
Great.
And you can roll with advantage, of course. There's that too. Any attack roll where you have advantage means you get sneak attack.
Alright. And just in case. No. 24 to hit.
24 to hit. That's going to hit.
Great. This first one is going to be 12, 23 damage.
Whew, you take out another swarm of bats.
I'm never going to roll this good again.
All right, you get another one, yes?
One more dagger.
Let's go.
Does a 13 hit?
13's gonna hit. On the bats, yes.
Great. This one will be 12 damage.
12 damage. You have eliminated all the pests from the Barking Mountain Tavern. Congratulations, everybody.
Wonderful.
To the 32nd Battalion of the Royal King's Guard. Once again, encounter took 30 seconds. 5 rounds of intense battle with rats and bats. And now you guys have impressed this barkeep. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Here, you guys want free drinks or something before you leave?
Yes, I think we'll take a short rest here.
For sure, yeah. You guys, here, go to the bar. You guys can have as many drinks as you want until you leave.
I'll have a water.
Let's
Okay.
get
Yeah.
water.
Wonderful.
Any local meads?
Any local meads?
Local meads.
Local meads. Let me look at that for you.
Anything local, sir?
Anything local? Possibly from
He kind of rubs his chin. He goes,
a coven.
I don't think we have any meads, but, you know what? I'll tell you what I do have. He reaches under the counter. He picks up a bottle. It's got like this, it's a dark bottle. Looks like wine. He hands it to you. He goes, yeah, this is some Miskney wine right here.
Interesting. May I have a glass?
Yes, of course. You can have the whole bottle if you want. He pours you a glass and then leaves you the bottle and slides it forward to you.
I'll take a sip.
You take a sip. Give me a Constitution check. Character sips wine.
19.
You sip your
My
drink.
water. Indeed.
We're all drinking water, right, guys? Staying hydrated.
19.
19? Yeah, this is pretty good wine. Pretty good wine, man.
I'll try some of the wine as well.
All right, give me a Constitution check.
12.
12?
Yep.
It's above average. It's above average to you. As you drink it and sip it, you're like, it's all right. All right, and then Aldrin and Rain are just gonna have water.
I'm not going to drink anything at the bar. I actually have a question for the barkeep.
Of course.
Where would you say is the most frequented place in the town?
You mean like shop or tavern, or just like places in general?
Like places that people would go in and out of the most frequently here in town.
I mean, we're a shipping bay, so like, a lot of orders get transferred here. So I would say probably the docks would be the best place, or not the best place, but the place where people come in and out most often.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's not going to work for what I wanted to do, but that's fine.
Oh, certainly. All right, you guys are gonna take a short rest here.
Yeah, we
Yep.
might as well.
All right, go ahead and roll up your hit dice. Make sure you keep track of how many you use. Use any potions or anything you might have.
That's impressive. I went through a whole round of combat as a wizard without expending a single spell slot.
I know. Wait, Green's Flame Blade doesn't use spell slots?
No, it's a cantrip.
Ooh, interesting.
And so is Sword Burst.
So is Sword Burst. Dang,
Indeed.
nice. You have Fireball, don't you?
I don't have Fireball.
You don't have Fireball?
I
you,
do not.
Are you not a 3rd level spellcaster yet?
I am. I did not take Fireball.
After that,
That's kind of suspicious, dude. Wizard who doesn't take fireball. That's
Did not take fireball, and I do not have firebolt either as a cantrip.
That's kind of suspicious, my dude. What did you say, Aldrin?
I would like to prepare a unprepare one of my spells and prepare a different spell in its place.
For sure, you may do that during your short rest.
Okay. Wonderful.
All right. So once everybody has all that figured out, let me know, and we will continue. Or just let me know where you guys are going to go next after this point.
I believe we should get back on the road, unless anybody has anything else that we need to do.
Did we ever remember the name of the prince? What he's the prince of?
He's the prince of Grandel. I can't remember the princess is the issue.
Grandel is the city he lives in. He is the prince of Istalter.
Okay, I'm gonna write that into the. Do you want to put that in the chat, or do you want me to?
I can do that.
Should we see the local shops to see maybe there's some magic item that they've got that we won't be able to find in the big city?
Oh,
Just in
I am gonna
case?
go outside though, and I'm going to use Skywrite, to announce their wedding.
Okay.
I'm
You
going
can
to.
go ahead and do that.
It's just gonna say prince and princess, marriage and Harky, since I don't get many words.
Yep, that's his name.
Okay.
Okay. All right, you're gonna use Skywrite to say what?
Prince and princess, marriage and Harky.
Prince and princess marriage in Harky. How many words do you get for Skywrite?
I want to say Skywrite is 10 words.
10 words. Prince and princess marriage in Harky. You got 4 more words. You don't want to figure something else out? Something a little bit more coherent?
Attend the marriage of the prince and princess in Harky. It's the best I can do.
That's 10.
Exactly.
That's 10, exactly. I love that. All right, go ahead and give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, God, I need the next one to be better. Please tell me I have a. Give me. Could be worse. I got a 12.
You got a 12?
I got a 12.
All right.
Am I able to help him?
People from Crandike will show up. You got enough so that people in Crandike will show up. You didn't say when though, but they'll show up. You got high enough so that they'll show up. The more you guys spread the word, the more likely that more people will come. So you also told the barkeep to say some things. So I'm going to go ahead and up your score. All right. A perfect score of 5 means that the whole town is excited for you guys to go to this thing and to see it. Almost everybody's going to try to make it if they can. The lower you go down, the lower the severity of their excitement is. So like a perfect score of 5 for a certain town or location will mean that they all want to go and they're really excited. It's going to be a huge showing. Right now, you guys have a score of 2 for this place. You've told one person to spread the word, and you've done the Skywrite. So that'll give you 2 points for this for Crandike. A modest amount of people will show up.
Can I look around at the shops nearby and see if they have like a bell or something that goes off when the doors open to the shop?
Like when you open the door, a little bell that ding-a-lings as you walk in?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you could go ahead and run an investigation check.
Okay, I'd like to do that then.
Go ahead and do that. What'd you get?
Investigation.
Yep.
22.
22. Yeah, you find a few that have those little bells. There's about 3.
Okay. In 2 of the shops, then,
Okay.
I would like to use my magical tinkering to imbue that bell, so every time it gets hit, it emits out a recorded message, a 6-second recorded message.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check. What's the message going to say, first of all, before you roll?
Attend the wedding of the prince and princess in Harky. And then do we have a... we don't have a time, do we?
You don't really have a time. You know the prince is going to be there in roughly... So here's what they would have told you. There's going to be like a month-long celebration leading up to the wedding. So once you guys bring the prince there, there's going to be like a month-long celebration before they actually do the actual wedding. But that's when people would come. They would stay in Harky for a whole month and do all the festivities and the parties and such that go along with that. So give me 1 second as I look up the calendar dates.
Okay.
Here we go.
It's essentially whatever
So-
I can fit in 6 seconds is what this message is going to be.
It's gonna be during the month of Flame Rule. It'll be around midsummer. It'll be probably around Flame Rule. About Flame Rule the 7th, maybe. We'll say that. Flame Rule the 7th is right around when you're expecting it to happen.
Okay.
But they should go, like, now. So that way they're there when the prince gets there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's okay for you guys to be telling them to go now. You guys set off on your expedition on Kythorn the 2nd. So you guys will be back in 2 weeks' time. So 2 plus 14 is 16. So Kythorn the 16th is when the prince is supposed to arrive.
Okay.
Kythorn the 16th is when the prince is supposed to arrive. So they should be there by that time.
Got it.
Awesome. Okay, so what does the message say? Exact words.
Be in Harky by Kythorn the 16th for the marriage of the prince and princess.
Awesome. I love it. Okay, that'll give you advantage on this persuasion check. Do you have inspiration right now?
I do have inspiration right now.
I would have given you an inspiration point if you had already used it, but you didn't.
I know, I got it last session, so...
Yeah, so go ahead and using your little artificer skills. What did you get? With advantage, right?
Said...
Persuasion.
I rolled the same... Persuasion, I rolled the same thing.
Oh, no. What'd you get?
17.
17? Your
Yeah.
guys' score is now up to 3. So a decent amount of people will show up. Enough to where, like, in the stands, there will probably be one section that's for, like, the people from Crandike who showed up.
Perfect.
On the way out of the town, would I see like a cathedral or anything? Any like church? Any tall standing building?
Ooh, in Crandike? Give
In
me
Crandike?
a perception check.
I have one last thing I'd like to do before we head out on our adventure.
Of course, go ahead.
That is going to be let's see my perception. You said perception, right? Not investigation?
Perception.
Gotcha. That is going to be a 16.
Yes, you see a large fortress close to where the docks are.
I am going to head to the fortress.
Is anyone going with you?
Why are you going to a fortress exactly?
I'm going to go scream using thaumaturgy and inform the people of the wedding.
Jazz, you said you were gonna go?
Oh, yeah, I'll go.
Okay. So Rain and Revan are planning on going to the docks to go check out this little fortress to see what's going on.
As I
So you're gonna walk up to this fortress.
I'll stay. That sounds pretty loud.
You're gonna say Trico?
I said I'll stay. That sounds pretty loud.
Okay.
I'll go.
Okay.
I love some mischief at the docks.
Aldrin will go as well. So the three of you are going.
If everyone else is going, I'll just go as well. I presume 1 or 2 people are going to stay.
Okay, Trico, you go. So you guys are all walking over towards the fortress that you saw. You guys don't really know anything about it right now, but you're walking along on the docks. Somebody sees you and stops you.
Uh-oh.
What does this person look like? Do they seem like an official?
You turn around and look at them. They have a captain's jacket with epaulets and everything, but it's kind of tattered. And then you look up and they have an eye patch over one of their eyes. And they actually stop Rain. Not just, they stop Rain. He looks you up and down, Rain. You're that blue skin from Logginson, ain't you?
I do be a blue skin from Logginson. May I ask your name?
They call me Penley One Eye. He picks up his eye patch, moves it over to the other one. Yeah, you're blue, all right.
I am indeed blue.
What dead body you steal the Kingsguard uniform off of?
It was actually given to me.
Ha!
I'm here on official business.
That's a riot. You come over here with your 2 tiefling misfit friends. What the hell is that? Some kind of like fallen angel? You guys think you come in here and pass off as Kingsguard? You're highly mistaken. Kingsguard are the most highly regarded soldiers in the King's unit. And I'm not going to stand for
Evidently
you
not.
impersonating them.
If you have a problem, take it up with the king then.
Yeah. What he said.
He draws his saber and puts it under your chin, Trico. I'll take it up with who I wants to take it up with.
Really, he's so afraid of scrutiny of being wrong in front of the king, he won't even go to him.
Revan's gonna turn around and he's going to look at him and say, I'm the leader of this squad. If you have an issue, you can take it up with me, sir.
He looks at you and he goes, if you're leader of the squad, puts his sword back, you should know that blue skin, half genie, bad omen. Why don't you ask him what happened to his mother? He spits at your feet.
You know, I could ask him what happened to his mother, but I could also ask what happened to your jacket there, sir. And I'm going to...
He looks at you, he goes, it's been used. That's what's happened to it. He looks at you and he goes, now, real reason I'm here. I'm one of the top heads of the fishing guild here in the area. Scales and netters. Now, the word on the street is last night you was fishing from the harbor there.
I was.
Now you see that's a problem, Blueskin. The lack of your guild membership means that you'll have to pay a pretty hefty tax, or just, of course, give us the fish that you fished out.
Can I insight to see if this is actually a real thing that people can't fish unless they're with the guild?
Trico, you can totally roll. What kind of check are you trying to roll? This will be
Insight to see if he's...
This is going to be a. You can either roll a history check to see if you can remember the laws of the area, or you can roll an insight check to see if you think this guy's lying. So, which would you like to do? Are you going to base
Insight,
this
please.
off of your knowledge of history or your insight on the guy?
Insight on the guy, please.
All right, for sure. So go ahead and roll insight.
8.
8. You don't have enough information currently to know if he's lying or not. Not just from looking at him. So you got the fish or what?
The fish you seek, I actually donated out of my goodwill to the tavern over there, if you'd like to go acquire those fish. The barkeep will, of course, give his word that they were from me.
Does the barkeep know that everything you genies give comes with a price? Bet you gave him them rancid. Bet he's gonna serve them to his patrons and they're gonna die of food poisoning. And then he's gonna lose his bar. It's all gonna be your fault.
May I inquire?
He
on
pulls out his
why-
saber, sticks it under your chin. Now pay up, or you're gonna have to pay in blood.
I would refrain from trying to attack a party of 4.
He says, if I was you, I'd refrain from threatening a party of 8. He whistles. 2 Kenkus appear from either side of him. And then behind you guys, a few other people walk up, and you guys are surrounded.
If you all go through this, you'll be attacking Kingsguard and face the wrath of the other legions. Squadrons.
I'm just here to collect what's owed to us.
May I inquire on how much it is that is owed?
100 gold per fish. You fish 2, as far as I know. So that's 200 gold.
And as I mentioned,
Fish aren't worth 100 gold. Why should he pay that much?
Because they fished without permission of the guild. And then he gave it to someone unwittingly. I'd say that's
For
a
a
little
guild,
bit
you don't
extra.
seem to advertise yourselves very well. There's no signs around the river, etc.
He literally points to his jacket, and there's a seal with a fish on it, with a net kind of like around it. And then he points around, and you see all the shops that are like with fishing have that seal on them. It's kind of like off in the corner somewhere. And then all the flags, like all the masts on the ships in the harbor, also have that on them. All the masts of like the small fishing vessels, like the shipping vessels, the ones that bring like cargo, those don't have it. But the small like fishing boats all have it on there. And you see this because he points it out.
Look, it's a simple misunderstanding. Is there any other way that we can possibly make this up? We're just trying to spread news of the prince and princess's wedding. That's all we're currently trying to do.
I'll tell you what. You hand me over those Kingsguard robes so I can return them to the king, where they belong. I won't tell him that you killed some of his men to acquire them, and I'll let these fish things go.
Well, sir, I promise you, we did not kill anyone for these, as, quite frankly, we're the 32nd Legion of the King's Guard, where
Battalion.
we're the most added.
Squadron.
I'm gonna take a look around.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do I see?
No, I'm sorry. Angel boy there. You coughed up something. What was that? I'm sorry. Didn't hear you.
Our leader is mistaken. We are the 32nd Squadron of the Royal King's Guard.
Yeah, you see, I knew that you were called a squadron, but The fact you didn't just adds to the suspicion. It's kind of scary. So I'm gonna count to 3,
Oh, you want to see something that's
and if you guys
scary?
don't hand those robes over, or hand the gold over, or hand the fish over, then I'm just gonna have to take all 3 things from you by force. 1. Rain, what did you want to do?
I'm gonna take a look around. So within my vision, do I see anyone like maybe a town's guard or someone official looking, just standing post somewhere, maybe along the fortress or somewhere I can see?
Give me a investigation check.
Investigation. I see nothing. I got a 2.
You see nothing, you got a 2?
Yep.
Okay. So. Alright. Well. Okay, here's what we got. Alright? You guys are currently surrounded by about 6 guys. Is it 6? Hold on, it's 8 actually. I believe I said 8. Okay. Let me think this through in my head. Okay.
Revan's gonna try one more thing before they
Okay.
attack.
He says 2.
Wait. Look, I can explain everything. Look, if we go to the inn right now, the barkeep will explain to you that we are actually King's Guard. And if it makes you feel any better, we are escorting the prince back to Harkey. As soon as we will come back through here on the way back to Harkey, you can see that we're not truly imposters.
Roll me a persuasion check.
19.
19. He puts the sword away. He says, I'm on 2.5. Let's go to this inn. So you guys walk away from the docks and you lead him to the inn?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys start walking over to back towards the inn. You go into the bar. You see homeboy Eustace again. He goes, "Oh, hey guys, what's up?" He looks over. He sees that you guys brought the other guy with you. What'd you guys bring Penley over here for?
He doesn't
Well-
believe we're King's Guard.
He doesn't believe you're Kingsguard? Nah, Penley, you gotta believe me. These guys are king. They helped me with my rat and bat problem that I told you about. He says, "You think these guys are Kingsguard just because they killed a few rats and bats for you?" He goes,
That's just why he likes us.
"Say that one more time."
That's just why he likes us.
All right then, give me justification for how he knows that you're Kingsguard other than just the robes that you're wearing. He looks at Eustace to get an answer, and Eustace looks at him and he goes, "Well, I just saw the robes and kind of just assumed.
Your only evidence that we're not King's Guard is because you presume that non-humans can't be King's Guard because we're so exotic raced.
No, hey, I'm not a racist. It's not about you being non-human. It's about you being what you are."
That's the same thing, you
And
dipshit.
what is that?
Well, you're like a weird angel boy thing. 2 of you are tieflings, which is already like very suspicious.
That's racism, dipshit.
And that blue boy over there,
Can I cast a spell?
genies, evil people. Huh? You want to cast a spell?
Yeah, I want to cast a spell.
What spell is it?
Alter self.
Alter self.
Yeah, alter self.
Okay. Is this a ritual spell or is this an An instantaneous spell. It's something you can cast right now.
It is a good question. It's just casting time is one action, so
Okay, yeah, so you can cast it right now. What do you want to do to yourself?
I would like to change my appearance. So I look like our water genie, as he called him.
Oh, okay. That you didn't take that where I thought you were taking it. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm no angel thing, whatever you think I am.
He pulls out his sword and he goes, "What the hell did I tell you, Eustace? They play tricks, these genies."
I'm gonna look over and I'm like, so that's what I look like.
Revan's gonna look at him and say, "Look, if you'd like to, you and me alone, without any of them, we can go out to our carriage, and I can even show you the heads, the remain of the chimera that we slayed, defending
Slaying a
the village."
chimera does not make you Kingsguard. And I'll
And
tell you
wearing that
what.
patch means that you still have no authority. So, I think it's best that we both go about our business and we act like this
Eustace.
never happened.
Eustace. He goes, "What? You know what time it is?" Eustace looks at the clock in the room. He goes, looks like it's about like 10:30. He goes, "Really? Because to me it sounds like 3. Everybody roll initiative.
Fuck.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I don't know my other D21.
All right.
6.
Let me just erase, erase the prior rolls.
Not in the bar.
No, I wasted the 20.
Revan's gonna say, "Can we at least take this outside?" Whatever he actually responds with is,
Hold on. Okay. Who got higher than 15? Or did anybody get higher than 20? Rain, what did you get?
25.
25. So that's Rain.
God dang.
Okay. Anybody get higher than 15?
Nope, I got 15 flat.
Okay. So who got higher than 10? Okay.
Oh.
What did you get? So you got a 15, Aldrin. What did Revan get?
12.
12. Okay. So 15 is going to be Aldrin and his Steel Defender. And then 12 is going to be Revan. Trika, what did you get?
5.
5? For sure. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3. Okay. He agrees with you. He agrees to go outside so they don't mess up the tavern. You guys go back outside to the docks, actually. So,
would we be able to take some kind of action between that time, like say fly in the air or cast a suggest spell?
Okay. We can totally do that. Let me pull up Tailspire for you guys. Okay. So here's the dock that you guys are on. I'll throw down some tieflings that are you guys. There's one.
So what's the name of the campaign?
Here's 2. What? Do you have Tailspire, Treco?
Yes.
Oh, okay. How many guys have Tailspire open right now?
I don't, but I can open it.
Yeah, could you?
It took seconds to open. I had it open previously, so.
For sure. So here's what I'm gonna do. How do I share the freaking campaign again? Campaigns. Players. So generate invite code. Copy to clipboard. I'm gonna post it into the D&D There it is. Anybody who wants to join it can join it. Awesome. So let me rename this. Let me rename some of these guys. So this will be Revan because he's got a sword. This will be Trico because he has a magic staff.
I don't have a staff.
I know you don't, but you've been casting more spells than our other tiefling. So I'm just gonna give you that.
Okay.
So I'm once you join, I got.
Hey yo, I'm looking at the.
Okay, awesome. So, there's Mac. There's him. Okay, sweet. So, okay. I'm gonna summon you guys to this board. Okay. So let me give you guys permissions.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you permission to that guy. I'm gonna give.
I was gonna say, excuse me, sir. I'm looking at the liches.
And let me see.
Uh.
Oh gosh, I need to figure out an angel thing for you, dude. Celestial. We'll just go celestial here. There you go. We'll give you permission for him. I think you'll be able to rename him yourself once you get on here. And then our Genasi friend here, we might have to just improvise for you.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, humanoid. Are there humanoids that might work?
Gonna have blue skins on here. Racist.
I'm looking. Let me see. And of course, like I said, we could do custom Hero Forge stuff at some point.
I'll pick up Tailspire after.
You'll just be this wizard person. I'm gonna rename you. That'll be Rain. And then, did you guys rename your boys? Okay.
Uh-oh.
I don't actually know how to use this yet, so I don't really know how to.
Yeah, for sure. You don't have to. I already renamed your guy. We'll call. Your name is freaking. I'm sorry, Mac. What's your character's name again?
Aldrin.
Okay, everybody in except for Rain. Okay.
Yep, we're here.
Okay, awesome. So, everybody can now see where we are. We have our party right here. You guys should have permission and ability to move. Okay. Right now, you guys are on this huge dock over here. Okay. This is the little fishing boats right here. This is a cargo ship. You guys had the whole dock to move around in to do your decisions. First up is going to be Rain. So, Rain, looking at this, what would you like to do?
Let's see.
You got all of these guys right here.
I'm going to. Do we have our Steel Defender on the board?
A Steel Defender? Oh, you're right. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, the Steel Defender.
Let's get the Steel Defender on there.
Also, did I
I
get permission
don't
to
even know
start
what
to
he
fly
would do.
as we walked over here?
Yes, you do. To fly, I have to give you permission first, I think. So let me give you permission to do that. Which one did I give you? I made you this tiefling. So let me give you permission to fly. Hold on. Stats, emotes, status, enable flying. There you go. You can fly now. Okay.
Thank you.
I think you should be able to do that too. But now you're able to fly. Rain, what did you want to do? So you guys got like, let me move these guys around so it's a little bit more balanced out. Okay, so you guys have 2 Kenkus here. This guy right here that I'm holding, that I'm moving around, This is the leader. He's actually going to be here in the center. So you have 2 Kenkus. You have a total of 4 bandits. 2 of them have arrows, and 2 of them just have. They're showing up as clubs right now, but in actuality, I believe they're swords. Let me just double check that. They're scimitars, yeah. And then you have 2 thugs as well. Yeah. So that should be 8 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me do another thug. Okay.
And is our Steely Boy on the board?
Yeah. Let me do another thug. Here. No, that's a mage, not a thug. Here, this dude with the shovel can be a thug. All right. All right. So there are your thugs. There are your Kenkus. There's all your good stuff. Okay. So this is the gang of people that are here to like get you guys and take your robes, and you're not going to stand for that. You guys are too good for that. So, Trico, you're in the air. Rain. Now we're caught up. Nope, we still need the steel defender.
Nope, yep, anyway,
Here, you can
are
have
right,
you can have a knight as your steel defender. There you go.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna give you permission to control him. Permission. Okay, there you go. All right, now the screen is clear. No more placing, just attacking. All right. So, if you guys want to rotate your character, just click on them, hold down Alt, and you can rotate. If you want to move them but stay on the same level, hold down Shift as you move them. Those are the basic controls for now. If you want to attack somebody, click on your character, click, and then right-click on who you want to attack, and then click the attack button, and then you'll be able to attack them. Okay? All right. Rain, who do you want to attack?
I'm going to start with, so I'm going to move back diagonally, so I'm between 2 of my party members.
You're going to move back diagonally?
Towards the party.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack the one to the far right.
The one to the far right? Okay.
Yeah.
So this guy right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to throw 2 psychic daggers.
2 psychic daggers? For sure. Go ahead. Give me those attack rolls.
Alright, so for the first one, a 9, I'm assuming, does not hit.
A 9 does not hit the Kenku, I'm sorry.
Alright,
So you go to
and
hit,
a bonus
and you
action.
miss. Alright, next dagger.
Next dagger is an 18 hit.
18 will hit, so go ahead and give me that damage.
We got 7 damage.
7 damage?
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Okay. That's great. So the Kenku is going to take 7 damage. Okay. Magic missile. There's your knife hitting him. Pretty sick. All right.
Love it.
Now it's going to be the thugs' turn. So the thugs are going to be these 2 guys over here with the maces. Yeah, okay. Because they actually have maces. So, the first thug is going to go up to our Asimir friend here. He's going to miss on his first attack. And he's going to hit on his second attack. So he's going to deal you 4 damage, Uldren. Cool beans? You're muted. All right, next guy is going to go 1, 2. Okay. He's going to go right here, and he's going to attack homeboy right here.
I'm assuming I would not have been able to activate Blade Song before I got here.
Yeah, you guys had some time to prep because you made your way over here. So yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right.
So my AC is going to be 19 then for this.
19 for sure. All right, he does 2 attacks. They both miss. All right, beautiful. After the thugs is going to be Uldren. Oh, Uldren, if you wanted to use your Steel Defender's move where he blocks you and the person gets disadvantage, you'll tell me that before I attack you, okay?
Yep.
Just so that because the way I'm rolling it, it'll be easier if you just do that prior.
Yep.
All right.
That's fine with me.
So what do you want to do? You get to move your Steel Defender and you get to move yourself.
I will move. If I move, will it give the guy in front of me an opportunity attack?
If you move out of his threatened area. So his threatened area right now is like these 9 squares right here. So as long as you if you take your guy right here and you move around here, you're still in his threatened area, so you don't take attacks of opportunity.
Okay. Well, then I would like to just move
Right there.
here. Yep.
Okay, and are you gonna attack somebody?
I am going to attack the guy who attacked me with my arquebus. That would
All
be
right. For sure.
in my hand when we walked outside. So,
All right.
I will see what we get. Right, that is a 19.
That's gonna hit. Go ahead and attack him.
All right. I'm going to hit him with. Yep. Works.
Awesome. For sure. How much damage?
For 11.
11 damage.
Yep. And then I'm going to have the repeating shot activate on it. And shoot him again.
I'm sorry, you said 11 damage?
Yeah, 11 damage.
Okay. All right. So you do your second attack now?
All right. 17 to hit.
17 to hit. That's going to hit.
And 9 damage.
9 damage?
Yep.
For sure. 9 damage is going to be good. Okay. For sure.
Right now. Can you get off the stupid attack? There we go.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm gonna bring the Steel Defender to right here, and he is going to hit the same guy that I was attacking.
Austin, what are you doing, dude?
I'm trying to figure out how to use it. Sorry.
Okay, for sure, for sure.
I forgot that it showed up on all of y'all's screen.
I was just wondering what you're doing. It's all good.
Yep, he's going to attack this man with a melee.
All right. How much damage did your other attack do? I'm sorry. You did 2 attacks,
9.
right? 9? Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
One was 9, and the other one was 11, I think. I don't know. Something
Yeah,
like that.
the other one was 11. Okay,
Also a little bit of method to what I was doing.
for sure.
Okay. Let's see. That is 18 to hit
18 to hit is going to hit.
and 8 damage.
8 damage, for sure.
The attack.
Gotcha. I love it. Sweet. Okay.
Why can't I use the ruler?
You should be able to.
It's not working.
If you click on M. Oh, if you right click on M, it'll give you the different types of rulers. Or no.
Yep.
If you click on it, it'll tell you which rulers you can use. And then
All
you
right.
can-
I'm trying to use one, but it's not working.
Are you holding it down or are you just clicking?
I'm doing both. It's not working.
You should be able to just click once and then click and drag, and then it'll do it.
Honestly, it's not dragging.
I don't know why it's not doing that then.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that.
Now that
Um,
because I just click on
what
where,
distance
like
are you trying to see?
ruler.
I'm trying to work out 10 distances from the edge of places. But that's not what I meant. That's why I want to
Okay.
do it myself. But yes, not working the command.
Oh wait,
Okay.
is that you? You got it? Okay, sweet. I'm sorry, Aldrin. You just attacked, right?
Yep.
I'm sorry, guys. For people watching the stream, I'm really sorry. We're just trying to figure this out. All right, Aldrin. Your shield defender hit. I subtracted the damage. We're good. Next is Revan. Now it's your turn,
So-
buddy.
I'm going to cast Burning Hands,
Okay.
which is why I was looking at, because it's a 15-foot cone, and the cones have a 90-degree angle, don't they?
Yes, they do.
So everybody currently in that zone is going to take.
Okay, so this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. Okay.
That is a whopping 13 damage.
So each person takes 13 damage. Yes.
Unless they pass a dex save, and then they take half of that.
Okay. Kenku. What's the
And
dex
that's
save?
fire damage.
What's the dex
16.
Save? 16. Okay.
16. And it ignites any flammable objects that are not being carried or worn.
Okay.
But I don't think that there's any of those in that cone.
You don't quite hit this archer dude right here.
No.
Yeah, unfortunately. But you do hit quite a few of them. You do hit both of these thugs. You hit the leader, and you hit the Kenku. So they're each going to take 13. So that means the... And take 13. Okay. So...
And then there is one other thing I can do. Give me.
Hold on. Let me figure this out first.
Okay, no, you're good. I'd need to figure out how far I can go.
Okay. So this Kenku right here that you just hit,
Yep.
he's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, he's dead. You just one shot him. Okay. All right. And then these two guys both take damage. They each take 13.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. For sure. All right, this guy right in front of you. No, it's this guy. Not that guy, it's this guy. He's also down.
Gotcha.
Okay. For sure. All right. Do you have anything else you want to do your turn?
No, I will not. Spell slot.
Okay, awesome. Then next is going to be the bandits, which are these guys right here, and the Kenkus, or the Kenku, and this guy. Okay. This guy's going to go over here. He's going to attack you, Revan. Okay?
Okay.
Let me see. This guy is going to stay right here. He's going to attack you as well. So you're going to take 2 attacks from the bandits.
My AC is currently 19.
Yes. You take 8 damage. One of them hits you.
I'm going to cast shield.
Okay, for sure. You don't take damage. This bandit is gonna come up to you, and he's just gonna use a scimitar and try to hit you.
God, I have an AC of 24.
He's actually gonna come around over here to get flank advantage.
Okay.
He doesn't get flank advantage from there. The guy's dead on that angle.
I
This
still have a
guy's
guy right
here,
in front of me.
And this guy's right here.
But that's diagonal. It's not technically flanking.
It's flanking in my book.
Okay.
God. I hope my AC of 24 holds up.
Because, like, if you guys did it like that, I would allow you to do it. So he's going to miss. This guy's going to go up, and he's going to just walk over his dead guy here. He's going to try to hit, I guess your Steel Defender here.
Steel Defender's gonna deflect, try to
Okay.
deflect attack.
So disadvantage?
On the attack. Yep.
Okay. Does a 12 hit your Steel Defender?
He has a nope.
Okay, great. Then
It does
your
not.
Steel Defender's fine. Kenku's gonna come up though. He's gonna try to hit you. I
would like to shield. Use my shield.
You're gonna use your
As a
shield?
reaction.
Okay,
Yep.
for sure. Let me roll and see what he gets.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna miss.
It's fine.
Okay. Did everybody go? Yes, everybody went. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and delete these guys off the board. Just to make life easier. Oh, nope.
Word to the wise, you just move them and then delete them when you separate them.
Yeah.
Hooray, the leader's dead.
No, he's not.
Oh.
Ray.
Okay. So that's gonna be Trico.
Yep. I just need to work out some measurements.
For sure.
Oh no, are you casting Fireball?
That's fine. If you hit you.
Yes, I think I will. I'll do it so I can hit those 4 at the front and that. So those 3 at the engaging us and that one archer band or whatever further back.
Okay. So it has a
Not
range
from
of
there.
what?
It's a 20 feet. It's a 20 feet.
20 feet?
So-
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Okay.
wait, don't hit it right there. Everyone's just gonna get
No,
hit.
no, hold on. You're gonna
Do a
do it
little
right there?
further back from where? Not there, but a little further back from there.
A little further back, so like right here?
That can be good.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So you're gonna start it right here on this little wooden roof?
I may aim for the stone, actually. I'll check if that's in range.
You'll hit 3 of them from there. Does the spell say that anything that's flammable catches fire?
I'll double check.
'Cause if
It
it
likes
doesn't, then
flammable
you-
objects in the area. Is dried
I mean-
wood like that necessarily flammable though?
I would say probably, yeah.
All right, I'll cast fireball then. Yeah.
All right, for sure. So you center it probably about right there. For sure. So how much damage did each of these guys take? And what's the DC for the save?
A DC 16 and 26 damage.
A DC 16. Okay. The thug gets a nat 20. So what's the damage?
13 if he
13.
succeeds.
Okay. So he's going to take half of that then. Leader's going to roll. He crits. He crit fails. So he's going to fail. He takes 13.
No, if he fails, he takes the full 26.
Oh, the full 20s. Oh, 13 if it's halved. Tell me the damage that you roll. I'll have it, okay?
I did. I said it was 26.
Did you? I thought you just said
Yes.
it was 13.
No, you asked. You said the guy succeeds. How much does he take? I said 13. But I already
Oh,
told you
okay.
beforehand that it was 26.
You're right. Okay, sorry. That was a miscommunication. It's all good. Okay, so that guy's gonna take 26. The Kenku is also going to take 26. So Kenku's dead.
He's dead.
Kenku's full dead. This guy is also full dead. This guy is going to roll to see if he saves.
Oh crap, the leader's full dead?
He actually saves.
Oh boy.
So he's
He
fine.
died on the 13.
Hmm?
He died on the 13.
No, you said 26. The leader didn't succeed.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, he's dead then.
26, he died. Let me see. Okay, hold on. This guy is alive. So is this guy. This guy's alive. All right. Yeah, you guys have just like demolished their numbers really quickly. This guy over here is also still alive. Okay. Sweet. Just getting the lay of the land.
Also, I'll be cloaked in flames now, obviously.
Yes. Okay. All right. And non-flammable objects catch fire?
Yes.
Okay. Or all flammable objects, not non-flammable. What am I saying? Where are those things? Lights. So this stuff is now on fire. This is also on fire.
I don't think it reached that far, did it?
Yeah, 20 feet.
Yeah, would've.
I think it would. Oh no, this, you're right. You're probably right. It probably wouldn't reach that far. But it definitely gets this on fire. These barrels would be on fire.
Yeah, everything. Fire.
Would it really go through the wall though? That was the stone up there.
It curves around.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna curve around. Yeah, just a little bit. We'll stop there. Okay. So, do you have anything else you can do on your turn, or is that it?
I can think of one thing to do.
Okay.
Surrender now, you've lost. Your leader is dead.
Surrender now. You've lost. Your leader is dead. Give me an intimidation check.
9.
9.
Well, keep in mind, I am cloaked in flame.
Yes. I mean, I'm gonna say no. This is these guys as captain. They've been working with him for a while, and they might actually be rallied if he dies. So they're probably gonna keep fighting. On a 9 intimidation, they're definitely gonna keep fighting. Okay. Rain, that's gonna be your turn.
All right. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to bait a few of them inwards. Okay. So,
That's whack.
what are we looking at? So, there we got one there. All right, so I'm going to start by moving to my left and hitting the one that was flanking Revan.
This guy? All right, go ahead and give me you. No one's on this side of him, so you don't get flank. If somebody was on one of these two squares right here, then you probably would. Like if somebody was right here, but they're not. So
because Revan's within 5 feet, would that still proc sneak though?
do you have that ability where if somebody's within 5 feet, then you get advantage?
Here, let me.
Do you have that feat? If you have that feat, then yes, absolutely.
Extra 3d6. Blah, blah, blah. Don't need advantage on the roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
You don't
Steal
or you
sneak
do?
attack.
You don't or you do?
Do not.
Do not.
Do not need advantage on the attack if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it.
Okay, so then no.
My bad. Just to clarify, so that was a no, as in
No sneak attack.
no sneak attack.
Yeah, there's nothing that gives you advantage on this, is there?
He doesn't need to. There's an ally within
Well,
5 feet.
He says that
normally I
he
would.
says don't. He just said don't give sneak attack if they're within 5 feet. As if that's not enough justification to give it.
So once per turn, you can deal an extra 3d6 to one creature you hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon if you have advantage on the attack roll. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5
Oh, okay,
feet
then
of
yeah,
it.
okay. Then yeah. Yeah, you get
Sorry.
sneak attack then, for sure. Yeah. The way you were wording it was confusing me then. It's all good
My
though.
bad. That was my fault.
Hey, you pled your case, you got it. That's what you're supposed to do. You're good. Go ahead and give me that sneak attack
Right.
roll.
Does a 15 hit?
There's a 15 hit. 15 is gonna hit that bandit for sure.
Great. Okay, so we've got 7, 8, 13 for the first one.
13 for the first one?
Mhm.
Okay. That guy is full dead.
All right, and then I'll scoop my way next to the one that's in front of Ribbon.
Okay, so you're gonna go like right here? So you can get this guy?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, we'll hold that one. Does a 16 hit?
16 is gonna hit.
Great.
What's the damage?
16 for this one.
16. Alright, that guy's dead too. You guys just
Sweet.
annihilating these guys. Alright, is that your whole turn then?
That is my turn.
Okay, for sure. That is gonna be Aldrin and the Steel Defender.
Quick question: what would be my ability modifier for my hand axes?
Your ability modifier for your hand axes. If you're throwing them, it's Dex. If you're using them in your hand, then that's Strength. Have you not been using it this whole time?
I have, but I have my feet, because I took a fighting initiative.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned 2-weapon fighting. It says when you engage in 2-weapon fighting, you can add your ability modifier to the damage of the second attack.
Okay.
So, is that additional damage on top of what I'm already having, or is that just?
Yeah, it would be additional damage. The modifier is additional damage always. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I could have been doing more damage.
Yes, you could have.
But I'm not going to use that. The arquebus is already in my hand, so that is what will happen.
Okay, for sure.
Only archers left?
Only archers left.
Okay, well then I'm going to shoot at the archer in front of me.
You're going to shoot at the archer in front of you?
Yep.
For sure. Roll attack, roll damage, let me know what you get.
Oop, I'm holding the wrong dice for that. D10. Right. The first one is a 16 to hit.
A 16 to hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's going to hit.
And the damage is 13.
13. That's good. All right.
And
Yeah, you one shot this guy.
Oh, okay.
That guy's dead. So now you just got this guy over here.
Can I move then to?
If you want to go, you're not going to go arquebus again, huh?
I want to go arquebus again because I got my returning shot.
Just go right there.
I can shoot from here. Okay.
Just go right there.
Okay, right there.
See, look,
Right.
clear line of sight.
Yep. Okay, perfect. Yep. Then I will take my second shot at him. That is a 19 to hit
19's gonna hit.
and 7 for the damage.
7 for the damage. Okay.
And I don't think the steel defend. No, wait. He can get close enough. What am I thinking about? There's no way he can't get close enough.
What's the damage?
Of what? Steel defender?
No, for your arquebus that you just shot.
Oh. It was 7.
Okay.
7 was the damage.
All right. Yeah. Not enough to kill this guy.
Never mind. How far away is he then from my steel defender?
How far away is he from your steel defender?
Yeah.
Right now, he is about 25 feet.
All right. Well, my steel defender has a speed of 40, so
All right, go
I'll
ahead.
move right up in front of his face and attack him with, I guess, his fist.
Okay, go ahead and roll attack.
Until I buy my steel defender a weapon. She's gonna punch everyone.
You don't have your settings on snap to grid, do you?
I don't know. Probably not.
It's all right.
Close
What did you roll?
Oh shoot. He got a 15 to hit,
15's gonna hit.
and let me see what the damage was again. I forget. Okay, so it's that plus, and it was 6 damage.
That's enough. This guy's dead. You guys have just killed all of these fools. Congratulations.
I'm gonna create water to
Okay.
sprinkle it over that fire that started.
Awesome.
How big is the fire exactly? Because wood I can't imagine would burn that easily.
I will also have
The
my
fire,
steel
it's
defender.
been less than a round, so it's only been like 6 seconds since the fire started, so he has plenty of time to get it out before it spreads.
I also like to go over, actually get down to the ground and start stamping out with my feet.
Oh yeah, for sure. You can do that.
I will have my steel defender use air on that wood that's in between those metal beams.
You want him to use air?
No, repair.
Repair. Okay, for sure. You could do that.
Because a magical. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that.
The shit that's inside my steel defender that makes it run
Yeah, for sure.
can restore hit points on constructs and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
For sure.
I'll question it. I will do 11 hit points back to that the wood after it gets put out by Waterboy. Doesn't feel right. Something's off.
It's crazy how
Probably a little
detailed people
bit.
get with these maps, man.
No,
Probably a
it's
little
insane.
bit screwed up. I'm going to see if the captain had anything important on him.
Did the captain have anything important on him? Nothing as far as documents or anything. He had a schedule on him for like the fishing and whatnot. You also find on him 5 gold.
Okay.
By the way,
I'll ask
Trico,
our captain, is there anything on him that says he was legit and justified?
Say that one more time.
I was talking to Revan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he had a fishing schedule, not much besides that. But
May
given
I
that
take a look at that?
Indeed, and I'll hand it to him. And given that the barkeep knew him, the innkeep, I would assume he was legit, although
That implies he's just local, though. It could just be the local guild and calls himself a guild to sound better.
still out of line attempting to charge 200 gold over some fish. Respectfully, that's
I do
absurd.
think that that I think that that price was not very good. But my time being up in Gart, there were many guilds that were a part of the town. Um, Kurdish was a part of the Brewers Guild. Um, I worked a little bit in like the metal workers guild, and if if you didn't pay your dues to the guilds, it you know it is pretty bad. So I think he's somewhat just in like, oh yeah, it's against the guild, but the price was a little steep, and he didn't have to come at us so hot and heavy.
Although, I do believe we should probably return this schedule to the innkeep, just so it can get back to the guild. So the
Maybe the
guild-
dockmaster would be a better place for that because he'd know more about the fishing guild probably than the innkeep.
I don't know if we want to go talk to him. If we killed
Nah, if
guild
the
members,
guild,
I don't think we want to go near the guild.
I think it's best we get out of town without causing too much more trouble. Um,
Then we need to apologise to the dockmaster depending on how badly things are burnt.
well, we did just put the fire out, so
As you guys are talking, a group of people comes over to like see what's going on, the ruckus and everything. Your guys'
So-
fight only lasted like 15 seconds or something. It wasn't that long.
How much fire is there then still?
How much
it'd
fire is
all
there?
be gone.
Not a lot. It's all gone. I'm not gonna complicate it for you guys. It's all gone. Yeah, people are coming up. They're kind of asking what happened. You see a guy make his way through. He peeks through. He goes, "What the heck happened here? Why is Penley on the floor?"
Official Kingsguard business, he was slightly corrupt.
He looks at you guys. He says, "He was being racist, wasn't he?"
He was
Yeah,
being
and more
racist
than that, he
and
was using it to
attempted
justify
to
corruption.
kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be the blue skin that he started this confrontation over. I do want to apologize to everyone. I did not mean to start any shady business on your dock here.
No,
We-
it's
we-
it's
We
fine.
tried to
Penley,
mediate things peacefully, and then he drew swords, and we're backed into a corner.
Penley's been causing problems his whole life. Doesn't like outsiders. Very, very racist guy. It's not. It's just. Honestly, I'm kind of glad to be rid of him. But yeah, the fishing guild's gonna need a new leader now. Yeah.
I believe that's between them then, not our concern.
Yes, it is between them. I mean, you appear to be on official Kingsguard business, so I'll let you be on your way. Yeah. Whew. Not good.
Sorry about the
Just
scorch
for-
marks to the docks. It was life or death, though, to be fair.
Just for future reference, I would like to know if we do come back through here, am I allowed to fish in these waters?
Unfortunately, no. Only the fishing guild is allowed to do that. They have strict control over these waters. He asked you for a fine, yes?
Correct. He was wanting 200 gold for 2 fish.
Yeah, that's only like slightly over the asking rate. Usually it's 150 for 2 fish.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
those,
in order for the guild system to work, we have to have strict laws about who's allowed to fish, who's not. We don't want people disturbing the wildlife by fishing too much. So certain people have to be allowed to fish. It's a whole thing. But it seems like he was using the laws of our area and our little lordship area and our township to like push his racist views on you, and I'm really sorry about that.
Oh no, I apologize myself.
My name's
Now
Bonnie.
that I know.
My
He
name's-
also doesn't advertise that there are laws for any outsiders who would know the laws of the guild.
well,
No signs to warn people that says there must be guild membership to fish.
that's true. There are not a lot of. Honestly, if it was me, I would have been a little bit more lenient since it's your first time here. But you can't always help it. My name's Bonnie Tulin. I'm actually the leader of the bookkeeping guild. So like we have like our 3 major guilds here. There's the farmers guild, fishing guild, the bookkeeping guild. It's our 3 main industries for our city. So those guilds are pretty huge, and we kind of keep economic watch over the whole area. So I'm really sorry that, you know,
So the guild isn't a nationwide, then it's just a town guild?
no, it's all little lordship. Yeah, just our little lordship area. Our little town has the guild.
Very well. If we do come back through, I'll be sure to stop by and seek approval before attempting to fish again.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. You know, just quick little question. You know, I mean, the annual fees are only 20 gold, so it's worth it to just pay the annual fees to be a guild member, so that way you can fish in here. Although you do have to go through like a week-long training, so there's that as well. But yeah.
Very well. I do believe this should be handed over to you. I'll hand the fishing schedule over.
Oh yes, thank you. Yeah. This looks like it was his personal thing, but yeah, I'll hold on to it then. I guess give it to the next guild leader or whatever. You guys weren't busy when he was disturbing you, are you? You guys can go ahead and go about your business. I'm really sorry this happened. You know, we'll get this all cleaned up. You guys don't have to worry about it.
Very
Let's
well.
look over
Thank
to
you.
Revan.
Hopefully all is well with the fishing guild after this. I bid you all adieu.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's nice to meet you all. You know, you can just go about your business. I don't know if you're on your way somewhere or whatever, but you know, just go ahead and
Indeed,
do what you want to do.
we are attempting to get somewhere so we can escort the prince back to Harkey, as there's to be a wedding.
The prince of which place? The prince of Istalter or Caradon?
We are going to escort the prince of Estalter to marry the princess of Caradon.
No way! I had no idea that was happening. That's interesting.
Indeed, they'll be getting married in Harkey. In about 2 weeks, the celebration begins. All are invited.
You don't say. I'll try to make my way over there then. You guys have just earned another point for attendance from Crandike.
May I ask how many points we are at?
Currently,
Are we at 3 or 4?
Currently, you're at 4.
Okay.
Before we head out, I would like to ask this bookkeeper
Of course.
question. Being that you are part of the bookkeepers guild, I would assume that you would have like registries for people's, exotic pets and stuff. I just assume. We found a chimera recently, and all of the heads of it had this leather collar on it that all said the same thing in a language that I don't understand. But
Can I see it?
I was just curious if. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You hand it over to him.
Yep.
He looks at it. Oh yeah, this is Dwarvish.
Would you possibly know who would have owned this chimera? Because it didn't seem like. I mean, I wouldn't assume a chimera just randomly appeared and just started, attacking the crops and stuff.
It says
This
Dayadak
one.
on it, someone's name. Whoever this Dayadak person is probably who owns it.
Okay, well. Right then.
So you guys are picking up the Prince of Istalter, huh? Like, so you're going all the way to what's that city called? Glodal?
Grendel.
Gondal? Yeah, it's someplace. All right then. Well, yeah, you should probably be on your way then. You gotta get there soon. Have a safe journey, I suppose. And I'm sorry for all the trouble.
And by the way, why does the fishing guild have 8 people go with them at any one time?
Why does what?
The fishing guild have 1 captain, 7 people with him at any one time.
Are you asking this to the guy?
Yes.
There's multiple captains in the fishing guild, all with various sizes of crew. I mean,
Seems a little overkill. It seems like he was having a little gang with him just so he could extort people when he could.
Probably. Like you said, corruption. It happens. Before we move on, let's go ahead and take a quick little 5-minute break, and then we'll come back.
All right.
All right.
BRB.
Welcome back, everybody, to our wonderful, wonderful stream. We're here. We're doing it. Okay. So, you guys just finished up over at the docks after that whole thing. What would you guys like to do now?
Was there anything on the captain's person that would reveal some sort of connection to Logginson?
Connection to Logginson. Not on him, no.
Miss Revan's gonna walk up to Mr. Uldren and look at him and say, "You know, your steel defender always likes to just punch things."
Listen, I haven't gotten him a weapon yet. All right. This is.
Revan will reach and grab the spear that he grabbed from the armory and hand it over to him. And can he use this?
Javelin.
I had a spear.
No, he had a spear.
Oh, okay.
He has a spear, yeah. I don't know. Let me see. I assume he could use.
I'm pretty sure he can.
Okay, just melee weapon.
Yeah, the rules are just melee weapon, right?
Yeah, just his melee weapon. So.
Yeah, so.
Well, your steel defender now has a +1 spear.
Oh, wonderful. I'll put that in
So now he can poke things.
Yeah, so just go ahead, Mac, whenever you get the chance. Hopefully you guys aren't going to get any more fights as we go through here, so hopefully you won't need it to know what it does right now. But at some point you'll have to look up what a +1 spear does. Pretty sure it's just a +1 to all the stats and stuff.
Yeah, it is. It's +1 to attack and damage.
Here's what we're going to do next. No, I don't know why I said it like that. Instead, I should be asking, what do you guys want to do next?
Shall we
Is
finally
anyone
hit the
hurt?
road?
Do they need to be healed before we head out, or do you think you'll heal over time?
You guys didn't want to do something before the fight started?
Oh,
I
yes.
thought we were going to check out some of the shops to see if there's any unique magic items in the town.
Shall we finally go to that fortress, though?
Yeah.
We'll go.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. You guys walk up to the fortress. Yeah, you see 2 guards posted up right there. They're kind of like chilled out, relaxing. Just kind of like leaning against the wall, not really watching anything.
Hello.
Shit, Kingsguard. Hello, hello. Hello, sir. Salutes.
No need to salute.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
You can relax. No need to say sir.
Sorry,
we
sir.
were just
I
wondering.
won't say. What would you like me to call you, Mister?
That's fine. We just need to access the keep real fast.
Of course. I don't mean any offense, of course, Mister. But Mister, what would be the business you need, Mister, in order to enter Fort Uncle, Mister?
We just need to announce the. We're trying to get to a high place to announce the wedding of the prince and princess. The prince of Astalter and the princess of Caradon.
The other guard kind of like speaks up. He goes, "Yeah, yes, Mister. You may enter. Yes." And then they both like fumble to try to open the door. They open the door for you guys, and you guys go in. You go up to the keep. You're gonna do your little thaumaturgy thing.
Indeed.
What exactly are you gonna say?
For all those to hear, the Prince of Astalter and the Princess of Caradon will be getting married in Harkey. In approximately 2 weeks, attend for the celebrations.
All right, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
This is the big one. This is for the perfect
Natural 20.
Natural 20, baby! You guys get a fucking 6, man. Every single person here is gonna show up. The whole town of Crandike is gonna leave to go show up for the celebrations. All right? Everybody, the whole town gets up in like celebration. You hear cheers all over the city. People are throwing hay as like confetti up in the air, going crazy. People are nuts, man. Yeah, that's great. You wanted to go check out the shops, Trico?
Yeah, anyone else will come with me?
I'll go.
Take a look.
I don't think there's anything else that we have to do currently.
Yeah.
All right, you guys will just go stop off at a few shops before you head on your way. So I'm assuming you go back, you grab all your stuff, you grab the carriages, you start like hip hopping through town. What exactly are you looking for? Anything in particular, Treco?
No, it just occurred to me that magic items aren't available in every town consistently, so I thought there might be something unique here.
Okay. For
Just seeing what
sure.
basically is available.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna roll Flames of Fate here. No advantage, no nothing. It's gonna be straight up. We'll see what happens. I rolled a 4. Unfortunately, you do not find any magic items in any of the shops here.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, you know what? In fact, that's not true. You find one type of magic item. It's a bag of holding, and there's a leather working shop that sells them. That's pretty much the only magic item that you find.
Do you think this is worth the party funds to buy that for all of us, Revan?
Yeah, how much are the bags of holding?
I'll let you know
Because-
right now.
The party's a little bit broke right now. We have 16 gold.
Let me take a look right here. Roll 20.
Also, was the name of the fort Fort Uncle?
Okay. Give me a second. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Was the name of the fort that we just entered and left Fort Uncle?
Yes.
Okay.
100% yes.
Wanted to make sure I heard that right.
You heard it right.
Alright, let me take that.
Why would I joke about something like that?
I don't know, it just caught me very off guard.
You're ridiculous, dude. I am
Also,
a
if I have
serious dungeon master who has serious. I just showed you guys a racist. That's how like serious and down to earth I am as a dungeon master.
This is like
Also,
the
so
fifth
if I have a
racist
spell
I'm reading
scroll
to.
and I use the spell scroll, like when I transcribe it into my spell book, I still have the spell scroll, correct?
As soon as you finish transcribing it, the spell scroll disappears.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's how it is in the rules. If it's not, you can correct me.
Well, I was not quite sure. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, if you
That's
find out later that it's not, then you can go ahead and still use it. But I don't think that's how it works. It's in Xanathars. Duh. Let me just look at this. Magic items. 126. Because there's no official price listed. So let me see what it says in here. And I'm going to make it a little bit cheaper because I feel like bags of holding are a little bit more common than uncommon. Let me see. Okay. To have one made, it's 200 gold. So I don't imagine it would be more than that. But let me just check. I wouldn't make it to. I'd probably, honestly, if I don't find something else that gives me a different price, I'll probably just tell you guys. Yes.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
With my replicate magic item infusion I have,
Yes.
being that I chose bag of holding as my magic item, I would like to replicate. How does that work if I were to acquire a bag of holding? Do I still need to try to get the materials?
You would still have to get the
So,
materials, I believe.
What would the materials be? What materials
Basically,
would you make
what that skill does, the way I interpret it, and this
It
could
lets
be
me
wrong
make
depending
them?
on the rules. I would interpret it as it teaches you the magic. You can you know the materials just by looking at an item, what it's made of. So once you acquire those, what that feature does is it allows you to know what kind of spell and ritual you'd have to cast and what kind of spell components you would need in order to make it into the magic item that it is. That's the way I've always interpreted it.
Okay.
Um,
Because when I tried to look it up previously in the book that it says to look up for like more information about the item, and there's absolutely no information about like what items would be needed to make a bag of holding.
Yes. You bring up a good point. Give me a second.
Because I'm just yeah, I don't know. It's very confusing the way they word this infusion.
I'm gonna say it's 50 gold.
50 gold.
50. I don't know how much you guys have, but that's what I'm gonna say. I can't.
Well,
find
any
the
one of
page
us
I
could
was looking
afford it,
for.
I'm guessing, but we just put in, I don't know, 12.5 gold for it, perhaps?
I have 8 gold.
I have 50.
The group bag has 16. I
The
have
group bag has
63 gold.
16. I have 5.
I've got.
And we had found 5 gold when we defeated all the.
Alright, I have 8. Because I got that 5 gold and I just put it in my, for simplicity's sake.
Okay. So do you guys have enough to buy it?
I'll give the 5 that I got from that guy.
Okay.
Because I'm sort of broke. And then I can give 10 from the party gold so we aren't completely broke in the party gold either. Which is 15. I mean, yeah. So that brings us up to 16 and however much y'all wanted to give.
Pitch in 15 gold.
Okay.
So we're at 30.
All
Then
right.
both of y'all would only do 10.
Okay.
All right. So is that enough?
Indeed.
All right. You guys now have a bag of holding, which your friend here, once acquiring the right materials, can craft for you.
Yep.
All right. Perfect.
How
But
much should we take out of the group bag?
You guys have a bag of
I
holding.
took 10 out of it.
Okay.
So in the group bag we now have 6 gold. I've been keeping track of it.
Mhm.
Have you been keeping track of it as well?
Yeah.
Okay. That way
Okay.
in case I ever lose the notebook.
Yes. Yeah, it's always good to have that. All right. It's Kythorn the Fourth. You guys are making your way out into the wilderness now. All right. It's going to take you 3 days to get through the bending. I believe it's called the bending.
I guess we had a
trail.
long rest during that time, didn't we?
You guys did have a long rest during that time. Hold on. Give me a second. From the time you guys leave, I'll give you guys a short rest, another one, but not a full long rest. So here's what I'm going to do. You guys are taking the bending highway. It's going to take you 3 days to get across. Okay. On your first day, you encounter nothing. So now you've had a long rest. You guys have all your stuff reset, all your spell slots, all your health, everything's back at full. I'm going to roll for day 2. Okay. Day 3. Okay. On the night after day 1, you guys are going to stop. Or you're going to stop, you're going to sleep, you're going to rest. We'll start the night of day 2. You guys pull up into a little site that you think is good to camp. You guys lay out your sleeping bags, you set a campfire. You guys are kind of just chilling by the fire while the embers are burning and cracking, getting carried up by the wind. There's a few trees around you. You guys are kind of nestled right at the top of a hill. What would you guys be doing in the evening as you're setting up your camp?
After the camp is fully set, Revan would probably be he'd probably munch on one of the pastries that he brought with,
Mm-hmm.
and then he would probably just uh study his magic.
Study his magic.
Study his magic.
Okay. Okay. What exactly are you trying to study? Like what parts what schools of magic do you think you're looking at?
Uh, Currently, he'd probably mainly be looking at some evocations.
Okay. That sounds just about right. You guys still have Tailspire open?
No, but I can reboot it.
Yeah.
Come on in.
Takes only seconds to open. Here we go.
All right.
Can't wait.
You
How
guys-
convenient, we found a campsite on top of a hill with stairs.
Oh, look at that.
that I think that's just for like convenience sake of you guys like climbing, but yeah. Let me give player permissions because I don't think that you guys have them anymore.
They should transfer.
Yo.
They haven't for some reason.
Oh,
wait.
wait, is it a different map?
It is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why.
Nope, not you. It'd be me.
World.
That is gonna be Mr. Trico. There you are. And then that's gonna be Mr. So if you guys just want to place your minis wherever you think you'd be using them. Rain, I'm gonna go ahead and show you what's going on here. You go ahead and tell me where you want your guy to be.
I need to be summoned to the board.
I'll summon you.
I don't seem to have permission to fly, just so you know.
I'll give it to you.
I'm gonna walk.
Here you go. Here, I got you. I gotta give you permission.
You're good.
You can't give yourself permission, huh? Or you can't enable it?
Well, I've got the elevate creature thing, but it always drops down afterwards.
If you right click, there might be an option that says enable flying. It has wings on it. Trico, looking at this, where would you want your guy to be along this campsite?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay. How about you, Rain? I think Rain was who I meant to talk to. I said Trico by accident. Rain, where would you like your character to be?
I'll be I think just like right there against the tree, maybe like a little bit closer to yeah.
Right here?
Yeah, like right there. Yeah.
Okay. You're right there. And what are you doing as you get ready for the night?
Well, probably just looking through my tackle, my fishing tackle.
Looking through your fishing
I
tackle.
bought a few days ago. Just thinking about what I can use to fish with next time I do find some water.
Mm-hmm. Just looking at where all you guys are. So you got one guy up in the tree here, one guy over here by the rocks. Okay. So what are you doing over here by the rocks?
I would be studying. I'd sort of just be off to the side to get some solitude while I study my my magic, my evocations.
You're studying your magic sitting on top of this rock. Suddenly you feel the ground shifting underneath you.
Confused.
And from right next to you, a large Golubdur stands up and roars as you guys have disturbed its place of slumber. I'm gonna need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh boy. It's not a Grick.
Not a Grick. That's correct. It's not a Grick.
Thank God.
After we roll initiative here, that is going to be all for this week, everybody. Catch us next week when our boys fight the Golibdur.
We still got 3 minutes. We could do the fight in 30 seconds.
I don't know about that, but let's hear what order you guys are in, just for the suspense.
Dirty
And-
20.
Dirty 20. I love it, Trico.
Revan rolled a 10.
Revan rolled a 10.
I can do you one better.
Oh,
You,
It's
you
paired up
rolled better than
somewhere.
the Golibdur.
That's all that matters.
Rain, what did you roll?
Also got a 10.
Also got a 10. Revan and Rain, R&R.
Without that Blade song, my character is very squishy.
How about Mr. Uldren?
I got a 9.
And remember, you guys are fully recharged. You have all of your stuff.
Yeah, I got a 9. So
Gotcha. All right. Well, everybody, I want to thank everybody for coming on and watching us play Dungeons and Dragons. We will see you guys next week, and we'll get those episodes up on YouTube. I promise. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe so you can see every episode when it comes out. And follow Akati or Mac Plays Gaming on Twitch. We stream these things every Friday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come hang out with us. Just have us on in the background while you're studying, and then when something weird happens, you can tune in and take a break from your studying for a little bit. It'll be great. All right. Bye, everybody.